Happy Monday. I occasionally have what I consider good ideas, and I thought I would share this with you. It is a standing abdominal exercise because I think we are all sitting a little bit too much recently, and you can do this with a weight, without a weight. I have 5 pounds here, and I may need to drop down to 3 pounds. This is a balance exercise, which does tend to get your whole body involved to keep you balanced, standing upright, so you get a little bit of extra muscle activation. You get the glutes burning, thighs, abs, shoulders, arms, and back. If you're really standing up straight, pushing your chest out, as I tell my girls, stick them out and be proud. But I am going to start with a 5 pound dumbbell, and I may change that up. And Crazy Kitten Juju is running around here somewhere, so she may come, she heard her name, so she may come in and out of the video, and she might attack me while this is all happening. I'm going to show you 3 versions of standing, and I'll show you how to do a sitting one if you find that you cannot stand and do this exercise. But it's really good, like, core exercise. Again, total body balance, get some extra muscle activation in your day. Like, stand up off your couch, whatever you're doing, if you're working from home, and if nothing else, grab a piece of wall and press your heels or close to the wall, but tuck that pelvis, and then reach and hold it there for a second, and really try to extend your body as long from fingertips to heels as you possibly can. And that should feel quite good if you've been sitting for a while. All right, so we're going to start with what I want the exercise to look like and other versions of how you can do the same thing. My balance is really terrible today, so we'll just see how it looks. And I do have a piece of furniture here that I'm only putting my fingertips on. We're not going to lean, we're not going to hold. We're going to put fingertips on just to kind of help you keep from tipping over. So grab yourself a dumbbell and feet hip width apart, and I literally want you to start by lifting yourself up and sort of getting those abs already engaged. You're going to take this dumbbell, you're going to pull it up to forehead level, so elbows are right at chest level. And then you're going to pick a leg, any leg, and you're going to hold that knee up, right? Now this is already hard. So you can hold this for about 5 seconds. Let me take this dumbbell off my face. About 5 seconds for about 10 reps and do about 3 rounds, and you will start to feel it. But I will put a whole bunch of options down below so you can kind of choose how you want to do it and how to mix it up. So again, dumbbell at forehead height, and you're going to start by getting this all activated, lifting your knee, and you can hold it here, but what I really love for you to do is knee to elbow as much as you can. Let me try this on the other leg. This is the iffy leg. I may or may not be able to balance, so see, as I say that, then I'll show you how to use a piece of furniture if you need to balance. So dumbbell to forehead, knee up, and you can hold, and your ankle and knee and may start to wobble. That's good because muscles are starting to wake up. But again, you're going to knee to elbow as much as you can. Try not to let the knee drop below the waist. All right, so that would be like what I really want you to try to accomplish or work your way to. Second part is going to be, if you're really having trouble balancing, you can, I guess I'm showing you 5 versions of this exercise. Fingertips on a piece of furniture. Dumbbell, again, kind of right by your ear. And you're going to, again, lift and activate all of this stuff. Stick your chest out and be proud. Lift this leg up. And again, only put your fingertips on if you need to balance. And again, single side. And then you go to the other side. I'm going to use my bed, so I might lean a little bit. Again, single arm, single leg, activate, and try to notice how my hips were tilted. I'm fixing that tilt so that everything's square. And then I'm going to, again, pull that knee to my elbow to knee to elbow without letting the knee drop. Okay, here is version number 1 for people who have really terrible balance or are sort of beginning to work on your core muscles, activating those muscles. Elbow up to here or elbow at your kind of chin level. You decide which works better for you. And then you would just bring your knee up, crunch it up, drop it down, crunch it up, drop it down, and again, you would just go to the other side, crunch it up, blow out. Now, I would tell you to do all the reps on one side and then move to the other. Sometimes that's a little bit too difficult for people. If it is, we're going to go one knee, drop the foot all the way to the ground, other knee, drop the foot to the ground. You notice there's not a whole lot of, like, from the side, there's not a whole lot of this. It's more of like really pulling your elbows down and letting your abs pull yourself. The upper part of your abs to the lower part of your abs pull themselves together, sort of right at the belly button. So again, it would just be one leg. If you're alternating, drop that foot to the ground. All right. Again, if you need balance, you would just do that all on one leg. Oh, I already said that. So I'm not going to edit this part out. But here is another version that you can do. If you have a little bit better balance, but you still need to catch your balance in between reps. So I'm going to have you start with your leg back here. Just ball a foot on the floor. Dumbbell forehead height. You're going to lift the knee and straight back. Lift the knee and straight back. Just tap that toe on the floor, and then we'll go to the other side. Miss Juju, what are you doing? She might pounce on me. All right, so dumbbell to forehead. Put that ball of the foot or toe on the floor, and you're just going to bring it up, lift it back, push that foot back, bring that knee up, and give me just a little bit of a crunch. Try to keep your hips square, but as you're going along, you might start to tilt a little bit or lean a little bit. That's okay. Make sure that you keep your abs really scrunched is the word I like to use. All right, now this will be a more fun one where I might actually fall off the ball. So if I do, just know that sometimes that happens. My ball needs more air. So I would have you dumbbell to forehead again, and you want to just, you're going to wobble, blow out and lift that knee up, drop it down, blow out, lift the knee up. Now, harder version is one side at a time. An even harder version is going to be lift that knee up, hold, and drop it. 3 to 5 seconds. Lift that knee up and hold. And all of this is going to start to feel tired, sore, shaky, and that's actually a really good thing. You could also leg straight, pull your knee in, straighten that leg out. This is going to cause you to use a little bit more balance, but again, I will put all the details in the description for you to figure out which is the best version. And then when you're done, we can go back to what I told you from the beginning, is let's just give it a big old stretch. And really tuck your pelvis so that you really lengthen out the lower back and reach as far as you can overhead. All right, so that's my Monday exercise for those of you who are sitting too much want a little something different for your abs that doesn't